Hey ladies, my name is Liz. I live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I am your coach and leader of the Girls with Goals group that I am in the process of launching. I'm so excited you wanted more information. I am also so excited about this group even being created. I was feeling stuck for a while. I didn't know what girls like me and girls that are in the situation I used to be in needed right now, and I took a little time to dive into my mission, and I am so thankful that I did so because now this group is coming out of it. A little bit about me. I grew up in a small town south of Madison of about 7,000 people, which to some of you that might be large, others that might be tiny, but the point is it's smaller than where I am now. Oshkosh is pretty large compared to that. I live here with my boyfriend and our dog Jet. I'm a junior in college. I'm going to school for political science. I'm interested in food policy. And I have been a Beachbody coach for 2 years going on. I have a history of not necessarily having a good relationship with myself, working out, or nutrition. So for me, this has been life-changing. When I joined the summer after my freshman year of college. That year I had gained 25 pounds, and I was just feeling really down. For about 3 or 4 years prior to that, I had always given in to an eating disorder, not giving my body the nutrients it needed, ended up in the hospital a few times. And for me, that was the only way I saw that I could deal with my problems. And I know these issues are obviously way more common than I knew of at the time, but I think it's because nobody talked about it. And I not only want to use this group as an open community and open forum for us to just talk about what we're going through, but almost more as a group of inspiring and motivating other women to feel confident in their bodies, to love themselves, to have the tools to have good nutrition and fitness, to fall in love with themselves and nutrition and fitness, because to me, those things are important. And coming from somebody that didn't find those things important, that's something that I've learned over the course of the last couple of years. I am a full-time college student. I work part-time every single night. I have an internship currently, and I'm making this business work. I want to just show you that, not to brag, but to just show you that I understand a busy lifestyle. I understand being a broke college student. I understand working really hard to make your rent. I understand all these different things, and I'm here to show you that if I'm doing it, you can too. For this group, I am thinking I will have 2 routes for it. And like I said in the message I sent you, this is more of my vision. As I said, the group hasn't even launched yet. I'm planning on doing like a launch party with all of you to get the group up and running. It is going to be an ongoing group. In the past, I've done groups that they start at the beginning of a month and end at the end of the month, or they start and they last only a couple weeks. And for those, the issue I was having with those is people would fall off in the middle and they'd have a really hard time getting back up, but more than that, they'd have a hard time coming back to me and telling me they had a hard time in the transition period. They'd fall off and then they'd be too afraid to tell me afterwards that they wanted to get back started in fear of judgment, in fear of self-doubt, stuff like that. So this is more of a support group that I'm thinking will have more of many themes throughout the course of it instead of just one theme each month. So maybe, for example, what I'm thinking of for a week is having a water war. For example, we have a competition, and whoever meets half their body weight in ounces for that week gets points, and then whoever has the most points at the end wins a prize. Something like that. It's going to be encouraging, uplifting, but then also I want it to be almost a little competitive just to keep us kind of in check. And like I said, it's not going to be competitive all the time, but it's not going to be a group where the group starts, it ends, and then you have to join it again. And once you're in it, you're in it. If you don't want to participate in something, you don't have to. But for me, I think that it's just going to be an easier transition into where you are now and where you want to be. As I was saying earlier, I'm thinking about having 2 routes for the group. I'm going to have a hashtag girl boss route and a hashtag gal with a goal route. Those 2 routes are a little different. The hashtag girl boss route is if you think that you are ready to dive in and you're ready to potentially be making an income with this and going through trainings and learning and figuring it out. And there are trainings, there are video calls, there's webinars, there's so many resources out there. As a busy college student and as busy as I am, I've been able to make it work. Busy nurses, busy moms, busy full-time people have been able to make this work. So I'm just trying to show you that that is an option and that you might want to consider that. The other option is the gal with a goal. If you are just interested in working on your health and fitness, I totally understand. That's where I was when I started. I didn't think I'd actually be a coach. I was like, I'm gonna work on myself for a month, and if I don't see any results, I'm gonna ship everything back because it didn't work. Well, it ended up working, so here I am. So that's the second option. For this group, I am having a requirement of at least a Get Started Right bundle is what I like to call it. It's going to give you your nutrition for a month, your access to workouts that you can access anywhere you have internet. I have friends that do it at the gym. I do mine at home. People take it on vacation with them. You can download it and do it outside. Like, there's tons of options for that. But I am requiring the nutrition for a month at least, and the subscription for a year's worth of workouts. Once I tell you how much it's going to be, at first you're going to be like, whoa, that's expensive. Good thing I have a solution for that. So when the number one thing with it and the number one objection I get is obviously that it's too expensive. As a broke college student or somebody that's too busy for this, the biggest thing is you have to look at the value of actually what you're getting. I think when we look at things, it's easy to go to Starbucks and spend $5 on a drink because it's only $5. I can afford that. But when you look at what you're buying in bulk, like think of it like you're going to Costco. Instead of going and getting a 4-pack of granola bars for $4, you're getting a 30-pack of granola bars for $30. Like, it's more expensive up front, but you're getting more out of it. So how it's going to work is if you get the first month of nutrition supplement that I use every single day, it is $4 a day, which is less than what I get at Starbucks. So whenever I go to Starbucks, I kind of feel guilty now because I'm like, I definitely could have afforded this sooner. And then also the fitness aspect that I was talking about taking it anywhere, it is formulated like a Netflix for workouts. There's going to be a website that you can go to, an app you can download, and there's tons of programs, tons of trainers, different types. There's dance, cardio, weightlifting, yoga, Pilates. Like there is something for everybody. There's a cooking show on there that I really enjoy with short episodes. There's meal plans. There's workout plans, or like calendar plans. What else is there? There's shopping guides. There's container, portion control container guides for that as well. And there's just a whole slew of things. But the point with that one is you're going to pay for that, and you're going to pay for that for a year's worth. And I've been talking to friends, and it is cheaper to do this year's worth of fitness than it is to do a gym membership at the most inexpensive gym that I have heard of. So it may seem pricey up front. It may seem scary up front. I'm here to tell you that it is manageable, and think of it in a way that you were buying in bulk. Think of it like you're going to Costco, which I love Costco. Total side note, but I love Costco. Another thing that I get is lack of time. Here is a Friday, typical Friday for me. I go to campus at 8 a.m. I come home at 12:30. I eat lunch. I go to my internship until 4:30. I come home, eat dinner. I go to work till 11. I have managed to make this work. I've managed to make this work as a business. So not only can you make this work as a gal with a goal, you can make this work as a hashtag girl boss. I think time is something that we don't realize how much time we actually have in a day. The amount of time before this I spent scrolling the news feed, completing seasons on Netflix, napping. And don't get me wrong, I love a good nap, but I napped excessively. There's just the time that you're wasting in your day that you could just be fueling your body, working your body, filling your brain with positive things. Like, in a world full of so much hate, I feel like it's so much easier to just like get sucked into the news feed and to compare yourself to everybody else's life rather than just working on your own. So for me, those are the two biggest objections I get. And for this group, as much as I would love to have this be anybody and everybody, I need the people that are serious. I need the people that are going to take this serious, and I need the people that are actually looking for change in their life, because this is such a huge mission for me because of where I was at. In my past, if I joined a group like this and nobody took me seriously, I don't think I would have actually ever changed. So that is what I'm utilizing this group for. I'm utilizing this group as people who are serious about living happier and healthier lives, and people that are looking to not only get results physically, but mentally. This is going to be able to transform your life if the right women are in this group. And I think that there are plenty of women out there that need this group, but if you aren't ready, then you aren't going to have the right mindset going in. I need you to be ready to learn and grow and change and to support one another. There's going to be a lot of different people in this group from a lot of different walks of life. And for me, the biggest thing is that they just understand that this is my mission and this is what I stand for. If you have any questions about the group, feel free to message me. I would love to talk to you about them. But other than that, I will give you the rest of the information below in the email. And then from there will be an application at the end. Make sure you fill that out if you're serious about joining the group. As I said, there are going to be those requirements, and that is just to hold you accountable and to make sure that you are utilizing your time and my time to the best of your ability. At the very end of that, there will be a link to my Facebook. If you have any questions, like I mentioned before, please reach out to me on Facebook. If you found me and this group on Instagram, you may do so as well on there. I will post a link also below. Just know that Facebook, I might be better about communicating back to you because the messenger aspect is a little easier to use for me than the messaging on Instagram. Don't get me wrong, Insta is my love, but the messaging aspect is still a little weird for me. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me, and I will be commenting below a link to get signed up and an application for you to fill out. Have a great day, ladies.